All right, Keith, you asked for some foliage pictures yesterday. We got some. Check out that shot from Bruce and these from Kathy. So we want to say thanks to everybody across the state who sent one in. And you see that little icon in the bottom left corner of your screen. You can always send them in using the New Center Maine app and the Near Me section.
Yeah, I'd love to see them this weekend. I think it's going to be when people start poking around a little bit more, looking around for some foliage. And the weather looks pretty good. We'll talk about that.
A little bit of rain.
Yeah, a little bit. I think you can time it out and make it work. Today was nice. 70 in Augusta, 72 in Freiburg for the fair there, 67 in Bangor. So these temperatures above average for this time of the year by a few degrees at least. And we had some clouds early this morning with that front that came through. Remember, we talked about this front falling apart as it came towards Maine, and so we really didn't see any showers, but that front moving offshore still technically in down east Maine. That's where those clouds are coming from. But most of us in good shape with a lot of sunshine through the late afternoon, another hour and change, at least, an hour and a half or so of sunshine. Tonight, temperatures drop pretty quickly as it's clear initially, so down into the 40s. A couple of 30s possible out there briefly tomorrow morning. And I think we start with a little bit of fog, low-level cloudiness into the mid-coast and into down east Maine as well. But high, thin clouds dominate the coastline through the afternoon. So I think that keeps temperatures down a little bit from where we could have been. So instead, we'll be probably in the mid-60s to upper 60s. If we don't get as much serious cloud cover around as I anticipate, then we'll be able to get into the low 70s pretty easily. Either way, it's a dry and pleasant day, and some of the nicest weather might be up towards Millinocket and Caribou with a lot of sunshine there. Then a front comes through on Saturday morning, so the question is, how long does this front hang around? And it kind of depends on where in Maine you live, the answer to that question. So over southern and western Maine, there will be showers around in the morning, but I think it's pretty quick to clear out. So we'll call it late morning that we clear out, at least by the middle of the day. Meanwhile, down east Maine and northern Maine, this low lingers a little bit longer, so showers and clouds stick around through the afternoon. So it's a bit of a split state forecast, and I draw the line probably from Bar Harbor to Waterville to Rangeley. South of there, you're going to be able to get at least a half day out of this. North of that zone, likely we stay cloudy and showery through most of the day. We all get on the same page as a state, at least, on Sunday with a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures in the low 60s there. So the weekend overall looks pretty good. As far as rainfall amounts, you can see that same theme playing itself out where there's much more rain potential across Aroostook County and much lower rain potential down across southern Maine because of the amount of time those showers are likely to be around. And so we get that kind of split state forecast there on Saturday. This pattern is progressive, meaning we don't get stuck in one vibe for too long. And so a nice day on Sunday with high pressure in place, that gets pushed out of the way though, and we're back to showers and kind of, I don't want to say crisp, but a bit dreary here on Monday. So we're going to just be moving things in and out. We get pretty cool through the middle of the week with temperatures in the upper 50s for highs, overnight lows in the 30s. A couple spots could touch 32, which is always a bit of a milestone for us, right? One you either welcome or you don't. You know, remember for foliage, you want some cool nights. You don't want a hard freeze. So we should be able to stay away from that for the most part as we're in this very kind of delicate part of fall foliage season. Showers around there on Monday and maybe again on Thursday. So it's a little unsettled. It'll feel very fallish next week with those high temperatures in the 50s. Yeah. Means you spend a good part of the day in the 40s. Right. So that will be a change for a lot of us there.
Time to get those coats, the flannels out if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Keith.